What a masterful job of pitching out of trouble executed by Garrett Cole. Leadoff singles. Looked like the momentum had kind of switched. Crowd was back into it. He struck out Ryan Zimmerman and then doubled off a very difficult man to double off in Victor Robles. So Cole, for his efforts, will lead off in the top of the third. And on the first pitch, a chopper for Rendon. Have not been many one-pitch outs in this series. And there's been a lot of discussion about the nature of the plate appearances here. A lot of grinder at-bats, long, deep counts, a ton of full counts, 15 of them in Game 3. What you just saw has been rare.
Well, and that's what you want to do with the pitcher's spot. Be aggressive, make you put the bat on the ball, and try to retire him in as few pitches as possible. Economize on that pitch count. Haas has already thrown 33 pitches in this ballgame.
So the top of the order now, George Springer. I read a weird factoid today of the many things that get generated during a World Series. George Springer is one of the 6 players in Major League Baseball this year with at least 50 RBIs who scored as many runs as he drove in. Another good play by Rendon. 96 RBIs, 96 runs scored. One of the other players to have accomplished that, again, there were only 6, is in this game as well. Juan Soto, 110 runs driven in, 110 runs scored.
Well, I think it's the best true measure of a ball player's value is how many runs you score and how many you knock in. How do you keep score? How do you determine who wins? By as many times as you cross the plate. So guys that can get on base and score a lot of runs and also drive in runs, they're pretty valuable.
2 quick outs for Joe Ross, and now Jose Altuve, who grounded into a double play in the first. Altuve now 8 for 21 with 3 doubles in the first 4+ games of the postseason, of this series that is. For the postseason, hitting .360. It's not the batting average, but the number of hits that we draw your attention to. He has 23 postseason hits. That means he's got a shot at a single season postseason record. 26 by Pablo Sandoval for the World Series winning Giants in 2014. That's extraordinary because the World Series that year lasted only 4 games. Broke his bat, and a flare that's going to drop in for a base hit. 2 hits away from tying the record.
He can just flat out hit. It doesn't make any difference where the pitch is, how hard he hits it, whether he hits it on the barrel or on the handle. He has a knack for getting hits. I talked to Altuve today about when you learned how to hit. He said, I learned how to hit as a kid. I said, well, you're not into launch angle and exit velo? He said, I didn't know what exit velo was until last year.
Yeah, I don't think he'd really be too impressed with the exit velo there. That was a 58-mile-an-hour flare.
Placed beautifully.
You know, exit velo is fun when it is applicable. If there's a starting pitcher that is constantly inducing broken bats and soft contact, his average exit velocity against is intriguing to me. But the way baseball statistics are going and the way that community speaks louder and louder every year, we're compelled to give you exit velo on every single batted ball. It's not always relevant.
No, not at all. I mean, your eyes can tell you how hard the ball's hit. The players will tell you how hard the ball is hit. There's balls that skip past infield. There's one hoppers into the outfield. Pretty easily you can tell it's going to be around 100 miles an hour off the bat.
Michael Brantley not among the Astro hitters to have faced Ross in his relief stint here Friday. grounded out in his first at-bat against him tonight. And no sooner do we finish marveling at Jose Altuve's bat-to-ball skills than we fawn over the same regarding Michael Brantley.
Yeah, he's just a great hitter. 3 hits in the game. Scored a couple of runs in last night's game. His 3rd straight multi-hit game. 5th straight game with a base hit in the postseason.
Altuve runs. Brantley sends a fly ball into center. Can of corn, as they say, for Victor Robles to retire the side. Nothing comes of the 2-out single. Heading to the bottom of inning number 3 and a 2-0 Houston lead.